I have a word on the attack on Paul Pelosi. I think it's abhorrent that an 82-year-old guy gets hit over the head with a hammer. And I'm noting, and I think it's abhorrent what has happened to just public safety in general in San Francisco. And it's interesting to note that great attention is being given to this case by the San Francisco, the district attorney, Brooke Jenkins. And you want to say, well, that's great. And this fellow was an illegal immigrant, and he'd been free to walk the streets of San Francisco. I think it's horrible in San Francisco when a guy can ride his bike into Walgreens and load up a garbage bag with products that he steals and then rides back out of the drugstore. I think the rules of safety and civility in Los Angeles have been destroyed by the likes of Chesa Bowden, the district attorney who was recalled. Now, Brooke Jenkins might very well have succeeded Bowden because she apparently is a more law and order type and was participating in the recall efforts of Chesa Bowden. So maybe what we can anticipate is that Brooke Jenkins is not necessarily playing to the crowd here to protect Pelosi. This is the way we can only hope she's going to act when it comes to crime in San Francisco. Am I making sense?
Oh yeah.
Because sure. San Francisco has been, urban San Francisco has been pretty much ruined by crime.
Of course, yes.
Homelessness, drug addiction.
They have the highest vacancy rate for commercial development.
I read where Steph Curry and his wife just walked out on a possible purchase in a new luxury condominium tower in San Francisco because of the crime that would have been at their feet when they left the door.
Wow.
And so he's not, in fact, only 5 units in this extraordinarily expensive place have been purchased. And so I just want to say that I was made note of this yesterday when I saw Wolf Blitzer with a one-on-one with Brooke Jenkins. Wolf Blitzer has never had a one-on-one with anybody regarding crime in San Francisco. So the temptation is to say, well, we're really on top of this at CNN. How dare they attack the husband of the Speaker of the House? I don't think it's that. I think in Brooke Jenkins, San Francisco might have some chance to go after crime.
If you want to know everything you need to know about San Francisco, in all seriousness, I follow a woman by the name of Michelle Tandler on Twitter, and she's about as far from a conservative as you can possibly get. And she's pointing out everything that's wrong with San Francisco.
What gives her the authority to do this?
She used to write for the San Francisco Chronicle. She saw the ways and the errors of the leftist movement and said, we got to fix this problem. She's a San Francisco native. And that's,
did I read a big piece by her in the Atlantic?
Most likely, yes.
And how is
She's
that accepted how's that accepted by the left in San Francisco?
Oh, she's attacked, Kenny, daily. But that's why I really admire her work, because she's not afraid to go after the party she represents at all, which is what makes her a very appealing
ray of
read.
hope.
Yeah.
By the way, the office is up for re-election on Tuesday.
Right.
And Brooke Jenkins is one of the candidates. There's 3 candidates. So
Bowden is not reappearing, is he?
No, he's gone. She actually was a member, not of his team, but she worked in the department and resigned to support the recall campaign against Bowden.
That's what leads me to say that we can have some anticipation that she's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
That she's going to go after
But
everything.
would she be going after this person to the degree based upon if this wasn't as high profile of a person?
I think that's what I've just spent 5 minutes telling you.
No, I know that, but that doesn't give me any more hope, is I guess what I'm trying to say.
It does give me.
It does.
Now, obviously, this is such a high profile case that it has thrust her into the headlines on a daily basis. The point I'm making is that I hope she realizes that she must act this way with all crimes in San Francisco.
But see, and I don't believe that. I think she's only doing
not all
this.
crimes will be headline making and put her in the forefront of the news. but I don't want to have time to have an argument with you. I'm telling you why you're wrong.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
Chesa Bowden is gone. He ruined the city. She helped get rid of him. She can't help it that one of the first cases that crossed her desk is this guy,
True.
Paul Pelosi.
True.
So I don't know why I'm reaching out so much to offer comfort to San Franciscans, but I think they have some justification in believing that this woman could help get them back on the right track.
I think I do know why, because San Francisco is basically the heart of the mystery, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Them in Seattle.
And it might as well be in Europe for its beliefs in things that don't work, like public transportation and whatever. In any event, there you have it. I just wanted to get that off my chest.